Alright, this is pelvic limb, vessels and nerves. Alright.
We're going through, this is internal iliac.
Got it.
And then we have internal pudendal.
Wait, is this is medial view?
Yeah, medial. Internal pudendal, right? And then your internal iliac continues into your caudal gluteal artery. And then your internal pudendal splits into two things. I don't think we need to know them for this exam. And then we have the external iliac. Your external iliac continues down, and it goes to right here. The split off is deep femoral.
Okay.
And then deep femoral continues into caudal circumflex femoral. And then off of the deep femoral, before it gets to that, you have a pudendal epigastric trunk. Pudendal epigastric trunk splits into
External iliac?
No. This continues into caudal epigastric and then external pudendal. Okay, and then
we can't see those, right?
You can. This is caudal epigastric, and then this in this region should I don't know why it's so small, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be that's external pudendal. It's supposed to run more down.
So is this holding the pudendo epigastric trunk?
No, just this is the pudendal epigastric trunk right here.
That teeny tiny thing?
This is deep femoral. So these two combined.
Combined. Okay, got it.
And then this is deep femoral. And then once it passes deep femoral, external iliac turns into femoral. Then we have the superficial circumflex iliac. Below the superficial circumflex iliac, we have cranial circumflex femoral.
Okay.
Or lateral, sorry. Lateral circumflex femoral. And then we continue down. We don't need to know these little branches. We continue down. This is proximal caudal femoral.
Okay.
And then we keep going. We don't need to know what that is. We split here. It splits into saphenous. Saphenous continues to run down all the way. Okay. And then this, coming this way, is descending genicular artery. And then below the descending genicular artery and the saphenous, this is femoral continuing straight down. So then we flip, we see it come out the other side. This is still femoral toward the dorsal aspect of the limb. This is distal caudal femoral.
This is your proximal.
This is popliteal.
Okay.
And popliteal continues into cranial tibial. Okay, so that's all these. Let me make sure I didn't miss something. I think I missed this one. This is, let's see here. That right there is medium caudal femoral. We forgot that one. Median caudal femoral. Right? Okay. So then we got up here, we'll go into, you want to do veins?
Yes.
So this is common iliac.
Okay.
Up here. It splits into internal iliac and external iliac. About the same spot when it crosses through the vascular occluna, which is made by the abdominal muscles.
Yeah.
We'll move those out of the way. It keeps going and becomes femoral. And then you have satellite veins. So this is the same as the artery, which would be proximal caudal vein. I don't think we have to say that for this.
Okay.
Yeah. Proximal caudal femoral vein. And then you continue down, and it's going to go down. And before it goes down as femoral still, you have your saphenous vein, which follows your saphenous artery. Your saphenous vein splits into, you can't really see on these specimens that well, they split into cranial and caudal portions. This is your medial saphenous, right? So then you have descending genicular vein right here. Mm-hmm. And then going deep again, like I said, you have femoral vein. And then
The distal femoral?
no, just femoral. And it comes out and it's femoral. Femoral splits just like the artery, satellite.
Which one's the femoral?
This right
Femoral,
here.
got it.
Femoral. This is distal caudal femoral. Distal caudal femoral continues, and it continues into the lateral saphenous.
Okay.
The lateral saphenous continues down and splits into cranial and caudal aspects.
When does the femoral turn into the distal caudal femoral from here?
As soon as this is a branch,
Yeah.
so femoral continues into popliteal.
Got it.
But the branch that the big branch that comes off caudally is the distal caudal femoral.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have cranial tibial and stuff like that, but it's really hard to see.
Okay.
Okay, let's do nerves.
Yeah, it's when I didn't.
So this is femoral nerve. Yep, and then off of femoral nerve, really high, you have saphenous nerve. Saphenous nerve continues down and then goes all the way and follows. So you have saphenous, 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 right?
It's good test.
Because there's it's two branches, correct?
Right. So you have saphenous vein, saphenous artery, and saphenous nerve. Okay. So nerve keeps going down and continues. This side, this is the more important one. When we come up here, there should be cranial gluteal, which is headed this way, caudal gluteal, which is headed this way. They're not in this specimen, sadly.
Okay, I seen that on his photos though.
Yeah. Okay. So then here we continue down at sciatic. Sciatic keeps going.
This big old thing?
Yeah,
because it's passing the piriformis.
Right, yeah. So all of these right here, they're all motor branches of sciatic. So if he puts this, I would put motor branch of sciatic. Okay.
What, even this one right here?
Yep, all of those.
Okay.
So it continues down. This is your lateral cutaneous sural. There should be a caudal cutaneous sural. These I don't think they'll circle at any point. But down here, when it splits into
common fibular.
Yep, common fibular. Common fibular splits into deep fibular, which is right here, and
Deep
then
fibular.
superficial fibular.
What is this right here?
Those are all just motor branches of deep. Superficial fibular keeps going down. It goes deep right here and keeps going down. It's ripped.
So deep fibular, superficial fibular.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay. And so this is tibial.
Got it.
And then tibial
This
continues
is under the
deep.
biceps femoris, right?
Yeah,
All of it?
biceps
Okay, got
femoris.
it.
So you have to reflect the biceps femoris.
It's not always
Okay. And then let's make sure we get this one. This is an obturator nerve
Got
in
it.
between the iliacs.
This is medial or
Yeah,
lateral?
this is medial.
Okay,
This
obturator.
is the obturator nerve. Flip it again. We're going back to the lateral side. On the lateral side, we have to be careful here because you have your dorsal caudal vein and artery, dorsal caudal vein and artery that runs right here. You can kind of see them. They're a little deep. Right there?
Right in here?
Yep, right there. That's dorsal caudal artery and vein. This is sacrotuberous ligament.
Got it.
This is sciatic. So he could ask where these are all in trios. So if you have to access this side, you have to be careful about where you're cutting. If you were doing a surgical access from this side, because you have three really important things right here. If you hit the sciatic, your limb is pretty much done. That's the most important nerve in the whole pelvic limb. It's the sciatic, and it can, as like we said, it continues down. Yep.
Okay.
That's pretty much everything.
All right, cool.
Okay, I'm sorry.